wife too sweet, oh. My wife too sabi do.
Chuka, how many times did I call you?
3 times.
What was that rubbish you did just now?
My love, you too sweet, and I can't help it.
Must you tell everyone?
Yes, so they need to know that I am enjoying my wife.
Chuka, that thing you told your neighbors this morning is wrong. James, have you heard? Heard what this man?
It's like Papa Benji no be the father of all his wife children. His landlord is...
Keep quiet! You talk too much.
I am going to show you, I am going to teach you how to create AI movies using these free AI tools that I used to create that video that you just watched. That video was never made with Grok AI. In fact, that AI tool I'm going to introduce to you is 100 times far better than Grok AI. You can use these free AI tools to create videos longer than 10 minutes and even 1 hour. And if you watch this video from the beginning to the end, you are going to learn it all for free. No paid subscription. In fact, let me show you that same video that I made with Grok and the one that I made using this AI tool I am going to show you. Watch this.
Good morning, my neighbors. My wife too sweet too. My wife too sabi do.
Good morning, my neighbors. My wife too sweet, oh. My wife too sabi do.
Did you see that? Did you see that this AI tool is way better than Grok, the Nigeria English, and the lip syncing? And I am not even capping. If you're new here, my name is Sarah Iber, and in this channel, I bring you free AI tools only. We do not do paid subscriptions here, and this one is for my beginner creators who are looking to start content creation by making AI videos. If you have been looking for something like this, go ahead and click the subscribe button, because in this channel, you will learn a lot of things all for free. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel. So let's head over to the tutorial for today. So the first thing we're going to do is to go to ChatGPT to get our story. For me, I already know what I want my story to be. So I'll just go ahead and head over to ChatGPT for that, right? So we are in ChatGPT, and the first thing that I always tell it to do is my story, right? So this is the prompt I gave to it. I want you to write a short AI story script. The story is about a man who talks anyhow, even without being asked, such that he has a nickname. The story should start with him standing at the balcony of their ghetto house, which is on the 2nd floor, screaming to no one in particular. Good morning, my neighbors. My wife too sweet, oh. My wife too sabi do. Now, this is one thing I want you to understand, okay? When you are trying to create a story with AI or ChatGPT or Cloud, make sure that you know where you want your story to start or what you want your story to start with. That is what I just did here. If you listen carefully. Now, let's continue. Then the wife wants us to comfort him. The second thing is the man telling his friend that his wife knows all the sides in the world. Make it really interesting. The story should be an all dialogue story. Okay, and then I gave it to ChatGPT, and this is the story that it gave to me, right? This is the story. You can see the story, man who nobody asked. That is the title that it gave to it, which is not even really important. Okay, this is the scene 1, balcony of the ghetto house in the morning. The name of the man is Shuku, but I changed it to Shuka. I didn't like that name. Now let me see. Let me read the dialogue for you. Good morning, my neighbors. My wife too sweet, oh. My wife too sabi do. This is what I asked you to give to me. This is Amaka, the wife. What we're going to do now is to copy the story and put it in our notebook like we do. Then the next thing we're going to do is to get the text to image prompts that we use to get our characters and our scenes. Just like, give me a ready to use text to image prompts for each of the scenes in the story and that of the characters, and this is what it gave to us. And as usual, we are going to copy it. This is the prompt of Shuka, the main character, which is the man, and this is the wife's own, and this is the friend's own. Okay, so we are going to copy everything and paste it in our notebook. Now, once we have our story and our text to image prompts, the next thing we are going to do is to head over to where we are going to get our images from. And for this particular story, we are still going to be using this ChatGPT, because when I tested this image that this AI gave to me, I was hooked. I am not going anywhere because the images were so crystal and very clear. What you are going to do is to go ahead and go to your notebook where your text to image prompts are. All right, so I'm going to copy Shuka's prompt by copying everything here, and we head over to ChatGPT and paste it. Okay, now this is Shuka's prompt is to click on send, and we have Shuka's image. This is Shuka's image. Can you see it? Look at the 3D image. It is so crystal clear and so good. Okay, we're going to save Shuka's image by tapping on the image and click on download image, and Shuka's image will be saved to our gallery. We'll do the same thing to Amaka and Emeka. So this is Amaka's image. Look at it. We've already done it, and this is Emeka's image, Shuka's friend. Now that we have gotten each of the characters' image from Shuka to Amaka to Emeka, who is Shuka's friend, the next step is to get the scenes. Scenes means the different places where the movie happened, right? Where the dialogues happened. It can be outside, it could be inside. I think for this particular video, the first scene is on top of the two-story building, which is Shuka's house, right? To do this, we'll be using ChatGPT again. To come to your notebook where you have your scene prompt, which is the text to image prompt for your scenes, and copy the first scene that has Shuka on top of that story building with the megaphone. Copy this. This is the scene. Look at it. Shuka on the balcony. Okay. So we'll copy it. First scene. I'll copy it. Then go to ChatGPT. Then bring your image. Bring Shuka's image from your gallery. I will now paste it and click on generate. So we have our scene. This is the wider range of the first scene. Let me zoom it so you can see Shuka on top. This is Shuka on top. And what we are going to do is to save it. Then we're going to generate this same scene, but this time the closer range that has just Shuka on the scene, so that we will see Shuka very well. We're going to be using that close range image as the starting video. Then we'll use this wider range as the video progresses, right? So you will now bring the image of Shuka again, and then you will now give it this prompt, a close shot of the man in the reference box standing in a two-story concrete building, rusted metal hanging, holding a megaphone, and you will have something like this. Let me zoom it so you see it. Can you see it? This is the close range of Shuka, and this one is the wider range of Shuka in that story building. This is the first scene, right? The next scene is inside their small room with Amaka confronting Shuka. So get the scene of Shuka and Amaka, where Amaka is confronting the husband. You bring the two images of Shuka, and to do that, just click on this plus sign here, click on photos, and tap on the two images of Shuka and then Amaka, click on done. Then you now paste the prompt of that scene that ChatGPT gave to you. And this is the prompt. Funny, dramatic scene inside a Nigeria ghetto house. The lady is standing angrily with one hand on her waist and the other hand pointing furiously at the man. The man is holding a megaphone. You just click on send and you will have the scene, which is this scene. You guys, look at this scene. You see why I said ChatGPT is taking over image generation? Look at this. You see, and this is a free version. So after you have your scene like this, the next thing is to just tap on it and click on download image, and it will save to your gallery. All right, and also do the same thing to get the scene of Emeka and Shuka as the kiosk. Okay, this is the same thing I did. I brought the two images out, as you can see, and then I put that prompt that ChatGPT gave to me, and then it gave me this scene. Do you understand? So we are going to be using Google Gemini Omni or Google Omni to generate our video instead of Grok. This is going to be a free AI tool. Yeah, we are going to get that AI is through Flow AI. So just head over to Flow AI, click on Google Labs, or log in with your Gmail account, and you have your interface like this. Okay. First of all, we are going to set our video generation. To do that, just click on these points. Look at it below. You can see, right? Click there and it will take you here. Let me show you. You see, on your own, because you will not be using it, you're going to see it's going to be on image just like this. Then you're going to change it to video, and this will pop up instead of frame. Make sure it is on ingredients. Then your kind of image you want to use. If it is 9 by 16, make sure it is on 9 by 16. But I am using 16 by 9, so I will leave it at 16 by 9. Do you see? This is the one I'm using. If you are using TikTok ratio size or YouTube short size, make sure it is on this 9 by 16. After setting your image size, make sure that this image generation style is on Omni Flash. Okay, to set it, click on this drop down button here, and you will see different kind of image generation. You see video 3 light, video 3 fast, video 3 quality. Make sure it is on this Omni Flash, right? Then another thing you're going to be seeing is this. Once this is done, make sure you select your duration. That is your video duration. These are your video duration here. We have 4 seconds, we have 8 seconds, we have 6 seconds, and finally we have 10 seconds. And make sure that I use 10 seconds. Now, let me tell you this. Google Omni or Google Flow gives you 50 credits daily. Now, if you're using Google Omni Flash, you're going to be, if you're using Google Omni Flash, what you're going to do is, once, if you're using 10 seconds to generate per video, it will take 15 credits from you. This is where you see it. Then if you are using 8 seconds, it will take 12 credits from you. Then if you are using 6 seconds, it will take 10 credits from you. If you are using 4 seconds, it will take 7 credits from you. So make sure you are aware of this before you start your generation. But for me, I like to use 10 seconds. Once you're set with all this, go back to here and bring your image from your gallery. To do that, click on this plus sign here. It's very easy. Click on this plus sign and you're going to see that this is the image you're going to be using. This is the image. Click on done. The next thing you're going to do is just tap on the image and it will be on your prompt box. The next thing you're going to do is to go to our dialogue. That is the story that we got in the very beginning of the tutorial. And yes, we're going to go there and copy it, right? So this is the story, balcony of ghetto something, sugar. All right, so this is the dialogue. Now I've already arranged it. Make sure you have a prompt here. This is the prompt, or let me say a command that you want the AI to do for you. This is it. Man said excitedly into the micro megaphone as he demonstrates with his other hand in a Nigeria accent or so. So I'm going to copy it and then paste it. Then click on generate and wait. This doesn't take time at all. Okay, so what we're going to do is wait. It's generating already. Look at it. You can go and do other things. So for that, let me take you to here. This is the second scene where Amaka was comforting Shuka. Okay, then there's just something that you should know. Keep the camera steady. Look at what I did here. Because sometimes the camera will just be zooming without you, like when you don't need it to zoom. So make sure that you give that instruction. That way, your video will not be zooming in anyhow. Okay, so let's copy the second dialogue, which is the conversation between Amaka and Shuka, the husband. So what we're going to do, the video is ready. Let's play it and see.
Good morning, my neighbors. My wife too sweet, oh. My wife too sabi do.
Can you see that? It is so good. Like, this sounds so cool and natural. Like, the accent, the Nigerian accent is so good, you guys. So let's go and do the same with the second scene. Okay, now we're going to bring the image, then we'll now paste this the prompts. Okay, we'll paste the prompts just like we did. So you keep generating your videos and follow the process that you just saw, right? Now let me make you understand something. Remember that Flows gives you 50 credits daily. So what do you do when you exhaust those 50 credits? Because if you are using 10 seconds to generate your videos per generation, you're going to be using 15 credits per generation. Okay, that is for 3 videos, you are spending 45 credits, which means that you can only generate 3 videos per 50 credits that you are giving. So what do you do? What you should do is to log out from that Gmail account and use a different Gmail account to log in. That way, you can keep generating your videos. Repeat this process immediately you exhaust the 50 credits and move into a different Gmail. That way, you can keep generating your videos and you're making full movies to as much as 30 minutes to even 1 hour. So the next step after generating your videos is to go to CapCut, bring all your clips together, cut out the excesses that you do not need, put your sound effects, put your captions if you want, and put your anything that has to do with your storytelling niche. And with that, you can save it and start posting on your social media pages. And with that, you are an AI movie creator. So with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Now, if you have learned something from this tutorial and you have not subscribed yet, I don't have any words for you. But please kindly subscribe. See you in my next video.